What is up, guys? It is literally December 24th, 2025. It's literally Christmas Eve. And we are going to do our yearly tier list video because there have been comebacks this year and we're going to go over them. I did do a little bit of prep before filming this time. So I've already gone through everything, which I kind of do. Anyways, in terms of like sorting the comebacks that I haven't listened to. But then also, what I did is I went through my Spotify, some of the earlier releases in the year. I just, depending on uh, like whether they're in my liked songs and all that, because some of them I haven't actually listened to since, but it gives me a better idea of my thoughts on it at the time. So yeah, we have some of those. I just had to like check Spotify, but that's where they're ranked right now. Some notes about the songs that I didn't listen to. I didn't make a huge effort to keep up with releases this year. Last year of university, obviously, I was very busy. And then plus, like, you know, working a full-time job. Gotta love being employed. And if you can't tell, I'm moving. So that's also been a thing. Been super busy this year, which is great, but haven't really made videos since literally August, and I just posted one recently. Now I'm filming one today. Crazy. Maybe I'll film one by the end of the year if I'm even crazier. Probably not. I shouldn't. Look forward to more content. Look forward to content in a new place. Subscribe. But yeah, the releases I didn't listen to, like there's a chance I listened to them. Even if I did, they weren't memorable enough for me to put them on any of the higher tiers. So that's to give you guys an idea of those. And yeah, I was definitely living under a rock a little bit this year, for sure. I was a little less offline, less online. I was a little more offline this year. But there's definitely some releases that I actually listened to, and we're gonna go over them. The first song we have is Busuksun's Comeback. Obviously, gotta give it to them. It's really good. I should have explained the tiers. Let's do that. Um, Honestly, kind of self-explanatory. Our D tier, F tier is just called Skip. It's songs that if I listen to them, I'm gonna skip it. I probably didn't even listen to it the full way through the first time I heard it. Just not worth my time, straight up. This tier, like the C tier, it's the kind of thing where like I won't skip it if it comes on, but like I'll never go out of my way to listen to it. And it's like it's a decent release. We're probably gonna have a pretty inflated category here, especially since honestly 2025 was just not the best year for comebacks. We just didn't really get much that's super interesting. The next tier, our like B tier, is just called Yeah, Why Not? Songs that are in my liked songs on Spotify, songs that I like and will listen to. They're good. This is gonna be a lot of, I suspect, the less popular boy groups that are still like kind of my style music wise, that maybe in the past when I was a little less picky would have like fully had in my main playlist. But now that I've refined my tastes a little bit, they're just in my liked songs when I want to play them for more casual listening. Again, doesn't mean that they're bad. Yeah. Next tier is like our A tier. This one just says yes. I listen to it. Yes, good song. I go out of my way to listen to it all like a lot. The main playlist that I have right now is not long, so if I do have songs on there, I probably like really like them. Um, to give you guys an idea of that tier, even though it's not the highest tier, it's still the songs on there are really good. Also, any songs that are in both of these tiers, you gotta listen to. Now, the tier on top is a little obvious, so I'm gonna leave that as a kind of thing. But yeah. Next we have Doctor Doctor by Zero Base One, my old group. I'll put it in yes. Uh, this is definitely one of, if not my favorite song of theirs. The vocals are so nice, and for a group that has so many good vocalists and such good vocalists, I think the song totally works. My only issue with the song is that it's like too short. I want a longer song. But I get that it was a pre-release and it was a very good pre-release. I remember being a little apprehensive about the comeback because the pre-release was so good. And I kind of the same, just because it like reminded me of um last year with Feel the Pop, and Sweat was the pre-release for that one, and I really liked Sweat and I liked Feel the Pop less. So I suspected we were gonna have a similar situation there. I'm actually gonna skip to Blue, because Blue, I think I'm also gonna put in the same tier, but I like Doctor Doctor more. But Blue is very like representative of like the group's style. It still has that like theme that their debut song had, where it's that kind of like happy, cheerful, but then like an undercurrent of like sadness kind of thing. That I feel the group is just able to balance that tone really well. Her by Minnie, I remember I liked it. Uh, I don't remember how much I liked it. Considering the other songs that are in this tier, I can be nice and put it here. Uh, I'll put it here. I Know You Know by One Us. This is the song that they uh, revealed during the final round of The Road to Kingdom Ace of Ace. You can watch my video on that. Made a whole video going over it in case you haven't seen the whole show and don't have the time to. But uh, this mixed feelings. The verses are quite good. The vocals pop off as always. The outfits were so nice and the staging was so fun. The thing about me as a fan of One Us is that they really are a vocal group. And I feel that I Know You Know really didn't highlight the vocals much. Like it kind of did a bit, but especially in the chorus, there's like no vocals. Like I'm pretty sure for most of the performance, like they're like lip syncing it, which Honest doesn't really do. Put it in this tier. I'll be nice, but I I was impressed in some moments of the song and less impressed in other moments of the song. Which reminds me, similar feelings about I'm a Bee by X Love, who is on their way to becoming my favorite group. But I feel very similarly about that, where it's like a lot of the song is like, oh, that's really interesting. It's really interesting vocally. Performance is really cool. Staging and styling is obviously cool as well. But then there's just that one bit, or like the main bit in the chorus that just isn't it. You can watch my reaction to X Love's debut if you like want a more detailed description of how I feel about that song, but my feelings haven't changed much, even though the song is on my regular playlist just because I like it a lot and now I have like an appreciation for X Love's like voices. so I will listen to I'm a Bee now, but like at the beginning it was not on my playlist. Like I was pretty casual about it. This song I remember listening to, this is We Eyes. I don't know if it's their only release this year, but this song was okay. It was fine. It's going in that tier. Great by Kickflip. This is their debut, isn't it? Because I remember this one being pretty interesting, and I was vibing with it. I thought it was a good concept. It's more of like a hip hop style, which especially now isn't necessarily what I listen to, but I like hip hop for the more like casual listening, I think. Honestly, this might end up being almost like a genre division where you'll find like the hip hoppy stuff here and then like the um like strong vocals and like fun up tempo like dance stuff might be more here. We'll see if that's how it pans out. But I wouldn't be surprised because that style and genre wise tends to be more what I gravitate towards. Because reminder, K-pop is not a genre; it's just the music that comes out of Korea. And it's not all of it, obviously. There's music that comes out of Korea that isn't technically K-pop, etc., etc. We know, we get it, and there's a lot of comebacks in here that are, there's probably a lot more music that could be in this list that isn't. 100 by One Pact. Jay returned this year, and this was a great reintroduction to him being in the group because it was this, like, especially a more, like, fun, cute concept they hadn't really done yet. And I think it fit Jay really well. It fit all of the members really well. Obviously, their solos this year were really cool, and we don't have any of those listed. It's just with Yes, No, Maybe. I think I'm gonna do both One Pack songs at the same time. Um, 100 is fun. I have it on my playlist, my main playlist. I like it. Um, I think I'll put it here because it's quite fun. I don't know. It feels appropriate. And then where did it go? Yes, No, Maybe is the song that they released like after their solos and stuff. I loved the solos, specifically Jungwoo and Sungmin's solos. Jay's solo is also really good. Tag's solo is pretty cool. Yeah, that was fine. It was cute. It was nice. Yes, No, Maybe was their most like mid release. I just wasn't really vibing with it. I don't know. I know that they tried to go for like a sexy concept or like a clean, sleek, like suits. And like obviously One Pact has always been lower budget, but I feel like Yes No Maybe felt like low budget to the point where it felt like they were kind of like filming a commercial, which is ironic because the commercials are really high budget. It was giving like Eau de Parfum, like Eau de One Pact. Attitude by I want to say that I've heard it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's okay. It's this doesn't feel right putting it in the same category, but whatever. I'll be nice to it. Born Again by Lisa and Ray and Doja Cat. This song is really good. It's a bop. I don't know if there's two versions of the song, but that's this version that I listened to. Um, it's good. I think yeah, I'll put it in this tier. Um, I think for Lisa's songs, it works really well, but like I'm not a Blink, and take this with a grain of salt, but it did give me the impression that Lisa is possibly better in a group setting, specifically vocally. I don't know, like dance wise, but like this isn't a performance she was necessarily a song that she was necessarily doing dance performances to. Um, but yeah, and it's possible that her vocals are a little weak. I don't really want to get into that. But definitely I like Ray more in the song, or at least in the version in that version of the song. So yeah. But also, I'm not gonna lie, maybe it makes more sense if we're collabing with artists to have artists that are like similar skills wise. It's probably not a good idea because you want like some publicity out of things and exposure and whatnot. I don't know. Earthquake, I don't remember what it sounds like. I didn't dislike it. Eh, I just remember it being a little boring. So I'm putting it in that tier. Um, yeah, the song that Jenny did with Dochi, I've actually been keeping track of Blackpink's solo releases this year. And this one was like fine. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. I forget. I had like a pretty distinct thought about this song, and I don't remember what it was because the song wasn't especially memorable. But I think it was along the lines of like, I don't think that both of them mesh well together as artists. I think that was like, I think yeah, because I'm pretty sure they just have like separate verses, right? There's no harmonizing or anything like that, which it's rap. I get that, but like, it just feels at that point like, why are you collabing? Like, make two separate songs. I don't know. It unless Dochi is a feature, then I guess it makes more sense. But I think I remember it being more of a 50-50 split. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not a blank. I'm not an expert. It's fine. Gimme Gimme by All Hours. It's very much their style of music. Uh, I don't really like it. I would almost put it in skip just because that chorus is annoying, honestly. Gimme, 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 gimme. Like, uh, I swear, some of these songs, like, I get that they're trying to be catchy and earwormy, but it's just not interesting. I don't like it. Hot Mess by Even. I think this style works for them. The song itself just wasn't interesting to me. Um, yeah. And I don't remember it that well, but I remember just not being the most keen. Um, Shanghai Stress, y'all. Such a good song. I love this song. I love You Little Bit of Cunt. I love Chunga. I love a vibe. It's great. 96ers. So this is Hoshi and Woozy from 17. Their duo releases and stuff, or at least I want to say the title track for the release because it was like a 3 song release or something like that. I remember not being impressed by it. It's going in this tier. Um, I I really like Spider by Hoshi. I think it's an amazing song, and it's got that like hunty vibe, and it's very much like a performance song. I felt that it fit him really well, and I can tell that creatively and artistically, the direction that he's going for now is very hip hop, which is cool and it suits him. Um, but the amount of autotune, I understand that it is the style and that he can sing without it if you want to get technical. Uh, I'm less a believer that autotune is a crutch, and I tend to more lean towards like autotune being used stylistically, especially for rap. I just don't like it. Air by Yeji, um, liking the song. Uh, it's good. Like I'll listen to it for sure. Which surprised me. I wasn't necessarily expecting to like a Yeji solo per se, but I also didn't really have a base to go off of to compare. So it was good, it was decent. I was pleasantly surprised. While we're on ITZY, where's the rest? Girls Will Be Girls. This one I listened to. It's good. I kind of like the melody that they went for. I'd say like I'd fully listen to this as well. Uh, I liked the melody that they were going for. The music video was fine. And I'm pretty sure it's like basically kind of the same vibe that they went for in Tunnel Vision. Um, why am I forgetting what Tunnel Vision sounds like now? I'm gonna put it. Uh, yeah, I think the song itself I just wasn't vibing too much with, and it like Girls Will Be Girls went for that vibe and did it a little better. I felt. Anyways, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. Tunnel Vision might be better than I remember. I don't remember, and I watched it like a week ago. We can do the one as solos. Hatchling can go here. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna put it lower initially, but actually Soho's vocals are good enough that I think it deserves to be in this tier. Um, the song itself to me isn't that interesting, but I'm pretty sure that there is some sort of like story or lore to it. The music video is really cute. The one of solos you can tell were both made for the performer, so like the member of the group that's performing it, and also the fans. Like it was quite clear, and it was. Most of them were okay. I don't know. I was a little disappointed by the one of solos. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Again, just considering like the quality of the artists, I don't know what's going on, but this year just wasn't really Vanessa's year. I mean, there are contributing factors for sure, but I mean, besides their performance on Road to Kingdom, because they did quite well there, um, I don't know, maybe they burned all of their performance fuel there. We'll go to I Just Want Love next. This was my favorite of the solos. I'm still gonna put it in the same tier though. It's a really nice song. The uh music video is nice and cute. There's a cat in it, which I'm totally not biased because I love cats. Lito's one, I remember it just being like boring. It's it's just boring. No, the long tears are just songs that I was like just kind of bored by. I'm not that like hard to please. I want them to at least like try to impress me a little bit. But I guess that's not what music needs to be for. And I'm totally for easy listening. And again, like, I Just Want Love is very much like an easy listening type of song. But still, we have Shion solo. I don't remember it. I think it was fine. I don't remember what it sounds like. I don't. If the release wasn't memorable, how good was it? Like, even I Just Want Love, I must have listened to like once or twice, and I still remember what it sounds like. Even Hatchling, like I still remember what it sounds like. Radar, I remember just being bored. And I was like, Hwanung, my guy, come on. What are we doing? What is we talking about? I think that's it for the solos, and then we have X. Might be another one after that. X, same deal. Was not impressed. Honestly, I was completely bored. We can go from 1S to Purple Kiss. I don't remember Dory Me that well. I'm pretty sure it was good. Is this too high of a tier? It's good. It's Purple Kiss. So they're not gonna be bad. Hot by Le Seraphim. Y'all, I don't remember what it sounds like. I think it's good. Like, I would listen to it. But I don't remember what it sounds like. I don't know why I'm just blanking right now. Lego by 8 Turn. I think I'm gonna put in Skip. specifically with like these songs are like there's something specific about the song that bothers me. And with Lego, it just even like the choreo is a reference to actual Lego, and I'm like, it's not camp enough for it to be like a fun gag. It's just camp enough for it to be like a little odd. I kind of felt the same way about Stunning, which I don't think we have in this list. Or because that's the one that Pum was on. Would have been last year, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, this by Oneness I didn't even listen to, so I didn't even like I put in this tier. Like I just didn't listen to it. I don't know, and I like some Oneness ballads. To be honest, I do think their ballads aren't really my thing as much. Um, but I'm open to it, and I know they have good vocalists. But I guess I've never been too into their ballads if I think about it properly. Okay, we have Jenny. We have Like Jenny. Like Jenny, I have been liking more and more the more that I hear it. I'll put it in this tier, but that choreo is really good. And I want to say I want to learn it. I might learn it as time goes by. Because I see enough people doing the choreo that I'm kind of like able to pick some things off from it. Um, but yeah, it's a good song. It's a good performance. Center by 10, I remember liking. Um, there's like 10 for me is either just like I'm not that into it or I'm like really into it. And Stunner is one of those where it's like a little bit in the middle. I was like, there's some aspects of this that I really like, but it's a little more low key of a song, so it's less my style. The Starry Night by One Wee. One Wee's full album. This album was awesome. I have it. I bought it. um, but yeah, this song specifically is quite good. Um, I'll, well, yeah, the band's impressed me by doing not much because like the instrumentation is already so good and the vocalists are so good. I yeah, it just is really good. Speaking of which, we have Lucy with Wiki Wiki. This song was so fun, and I was really pleasantly surprised by Lucy's ability to do just fine with three members. That's great. That's great to see. I feel that one song is really the core of the group, especially being the producer. It does worry me a little bit because he's supposed to be enlisting next year, and I do hope that the group will be okay without him. There's things that they can do, there's ways they can go around it and still make music. But also, I think if we just get solo stuff out of the other two members, I would be just fine with that. Um, just might be a bit of a long wait, and that's a consequence of having a small group. So, especially a small group with older members. 1999 is good. It feels low. I'm gonna put it here. It's good. It's a good song. I'd listen to it. Adult Swim by Kai. Controversial. I'm gonna put it in skip. I'll tell you guys my pet peeve about this one. I actually listened to the song with a friend of mine, and like for the first time, and the chorus was annoying, and she was proper annoyed by it, and I was like, yeah, yeah, honestly, me too. Big Ocean has been doing great, like their stuff. Um, yeah, I I'm sure I've listened to Attention recently. Um, but yeah, it's good. The recent stuff is good. Breathe by Zykers. This choreo eats so hard. Ooh, wait, where should I put it? With choreo, I might put it higher if I'm considering the choreo as well, which I have been considering the choreo for most of these. Um, but yeah, Yeah, because it's not a song I listen to regularly either. But it's just really good. Woojin's solo comeback debut? Solo debut? I don't know if it's, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is Park Woojin. That's the 86 member, right? That's, I'm pretty sure that's who it is, because I don't remember the name of the song. Um, so I don't know if it was Hot and Cool. I think it was okay. I was just a little bored by it. Um, but I don't know. It was nice to see him on stage. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice, but it was a mid song. Only Cry in the Rain. I was surprised by this one. It's really good. It's proper good. I hadn't really listened to Chew before, but I checked out that release, and it's proper good. Rocksteady by Unite is good. It's a yeah, why not? It's good. Duh by P1 Harmony. I think it's fine. I'm pretty sure the B-sides in that release are better. That song itself I wasn't too interested in. It just wasn't, I don't know, not my style. Love Language is good. I actually really like it. Um, yeah, I'll put it here. Everlasting, I don't remember. There's other songs that are properly in my playlist. This one is fine. So I'll put this one in this tier. But, well, I would listen to it if it came on, for sure. I'll put it here. Yeah. But, Happy Me and Love Me Like That are the ones that are like properly on my playlist. I do think that this album is quite good. If you've never listened to End Flying, definitely do yourself a favor and listen to them. Um, but yeah, Thunder was okay. I'll put it in here. It was fine as a release, but 17 definitely has some really good stuff. So I don't know, I might be a little more strict. Tilt by Irene and Silgi, it was fun. It was good. Um, yeah, Queens. And it's one and only's turn. It's one and only's turn. It's I think the tier is just going to be that. It is song of the year. It is song in my heart, and it is. We'll see where this tier list goes, but this might be the only time where I have only had one song in the like S tier. And it's truly because that song has altered my brain chemistry. It has made me insane in ways I do not like to admit. Phone, shut the fuck up. Did I ask? Did I ask? Honestly, homophobic. Alright, for this song to be their first comeback, I'm sorry. You cannot drop such a good banger as your second song, period. It's not allowed. What? We're supposed to have an awkward little phase where you like learn and grow artistically. And what do you mean you just like have figured out your concept already? And the group isn't even a year old yet. Watch my video I just fucking made on X Love. I don't need to repeat myself again. And Hypin, Bad Desire. This is one of the ones it like sounds like another song too much that it bothers me. Because I'm pretty sure it is like sampled. I don't like it. Stop doing that. Especially when the big companies do it. I'm like, first of all, you have the budget, but you don't need to sample things. And also, why? 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 I don't get it. All Day Project, famous? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I listened to it. I'll group all of All Day Project in the same place. Honestly, just not impressed. And I'm very open to co-ed groups, so I honestly had high hopes for All Day Project, especially because they're under YG. I just am not impressed. That's it. If they have any vocalists, I've only heard them rap. So I don't know if they're like specifically a rap group. Um, just not that interesting. Killing It Girl by J Hope is fine. I'd listen to it. It's alright. It's not my style. Um, but it's decent. Uh, Lemon Drop by ATEEZ and In Your Fantasy, I think I'm gonna put in the same tier. They're both, yeah, they're both okay. Like, I wasn't that into ATEEZ's releases this year. I don't know. I know that they're going the sexy route, which tends to work for them for sure. Um, but I don't know. It's just not what I want to see out of them. Especially because like if you went full lore, like you went like Polizia is such a good song and such a good concept, and I'm almost like, how do you outdo that at a certain point? Did did AT's peak? Slam Dunk is I put it out of frame. Hold on. Slam Dunk is my least favorite Zero Base One song. Like I'll listen to it, but not enthusiastically. Honestly, I'll put it in this tier because Zero Base One is the last group that should be singing about basketball, and I know that the members play basketball, but it's not like the group's vibe. They don't give athlete, I'm afraid. Props for trying to switch it up sometimes in a little bit. Um, this is actually when we started seeing potential uses of AI in music videos, for specifically Wake One. And I will not elaborate because I'm not trying to get sued. Alf's debut is better than their comeback, in my opinion. The vibe that they're going for is quite interesting. I'll put that one in here, and then I'll put Pinocchio in the tier below. Um, I just think that the Pinocchio concept was a little strange, and I think Rendezvous is just that song without the Pinocchio concept. Very interesting how the group like is quite cohesive and very much has this like soft boy, like I guess almost teenage romance vibe. Which is an interesting angle and definitely works. And it's something that isn't like super present in the industry right now. I kind of like what they're doing. Um, and I think it's a bit of a personal attack that I have to choose between B. Chaungi and Steven for my bias. So I just haven't chosen. I don't have a bias. I bias both of them. But I love them both for very different reasons. They do have very different vibes. Um, but it's great that two yeah, K-pop idols that I'm such a fan of ended up in a group together with some other people that like match their energy, especially in Moonki's case. So that's cool. I really like JL too. His vocals are really great. In Pinocchio's vocals are really great. It's just the song's concept that I'm less keen on. But I really hope that they make a song that I like really like. Because I definitely like their voices and stuff. Jump by Blackpink. I don't remember it. I'm sure it's fine. I straight up don't remember the song. Touch by Card. This song is a long time coming. Again, with me being open towards co-ed groups, I really like Card. And I think Touch is proper good. Even this tier feels a little low, but I'll put it there. It's less my style, but the music video is cool, and I feel that that style is definitely really what the group is good at. Ceremony by Stray Kids, just not an interesting song. I'm sorry, y'all. That's probably the lowest I've ever put a Stray Kids song, but it's not an interesting song to me. Uh, we'll keep going with the Stray Kids songs because honestly, I think I would put them all in that tier. I'm just not impressed by Stray Kids right now, and I wasn't especially gagged at any of the concepts. I think the music videos are cool. I think their styling is okay. Um, I don't know. The music is just a little boring. I'm worried that they release so much music that their songs are going to start all sounding the same. That's a concern of okay, Cordis's music. We have two releases here go in fashion. I'm actually interested in learning these choreos. Um, but yeah, I'll put them both in the same tier. Uh, and their choreo is proper good. I didn't really like Go at first. But I think it's catchy. Maybe I'll put Go lower. I think I'll put Go lower because I like fashion a little more. It's because the chorus is less repetitive. Um, Portis definitely uses quite a bit of auto tune stylistically, because are they a rap group? They do sing some. But I think their dancing is really good, and I've seen a little bit of their performances and stuff, and I'm quite pleased, I guess. Yeah. How can I do by even just not an interesting song? That's it. X by P1 Harmony. I don't remember it. I'm gonna put it here. I don't remember what it sounds like. Iconic by Zero Base One. I learned the choreo for this, and this might end up being my favorite Zero Base One title track. It's just really fun, really good. It's got a little bit of that like retro vibe as well. Um, yeah, the choreo eats. It's really good. It's very much my style. Yeah. I'll Never Love Again. I don't remember what it sounds like. I'm pretty sure it's good. But I'm putting it here, partially because Smashing Concrete is quite good. In general, I'm just happy that Woods is back, and I'm hoping that we get some pretty dang good releases. Because I've also been listening to some of his older stuff a lot, and he's my favorite solo artist. He's really good. Rich Man by Espa. It's fun. It's fun. It's a vibe. Beatboxer by Nexus. I want to say that I listened to it, but I don't remember. So I'm gonna put it there. What's this song? This is the one that it's like I think it became a meme or something. But it's good. It's decent. It's a nice listen. Focus by Heart to Hearts. Hearts to Hearts. Is actually quite good. I like it. I See You by Extraordinary Heroes. I heard it. I listened to it. It was okay. Um, yeah, it's their style and it was good. It just wasn't super memorable to me. But I like their music in general. So I was alright with it. Um, Where's Your Love by Lucy is quite good. Uh, well, it's a nice listen. Mm, hmm, this feels too low, but I'm gonna put it in there anyways. Um, it just feels too low, but I'll put them both in the same tier, so I want to put them together. The EP is quite good. My favorite song on it is EIO. That song is so good. So that song I would put a tier higher, but because it's these two songs, they go there. Maze by One We, such a fun song. Such a good vibe. I don't know. It's good, it's fun. I saw One We live this year in 2025, so they were great. I was really happy that they dropped a full album before going on tour. That was cool. Overdrive by To Us, I listened to it. I remember thinking it was fine. Um, yeah, it's alright. Upbeat concept, they're good. Yeah. Spaghetti by Le Seraphim. Honestly, like, I'll listen to it. Why not? Yeah. Not very good vocally, but it's not trying to be, I guess. But yeah, I'll listen to it for funsies, I guess. It's just not specifically my style. Superpower by Zykers. This was an English release, and I didn't feel that an English release really suited them. I'll actually put it here, which feels low. Beat It Up, NCT Dream. Also a skippable song. It's just basic, it's not very interesting. I could have written that song in 2 minutes. Lemonade Fever by Crowdy. I didn't listen to Net Set Go, what's it called? That song. Um I but Lemonade Fever I actually liked quite a bit. I was pleasantly surprised by it. Uh I'm probably biased just because it does remind me of Groovy, and that was definitely my favorite era of theirs. But I do feel that the groove is just what Gravity does best. Also, that melody, like the chorus and stuff, is really good. Not cute anymore by Ayla. It's fine. I'll listen to it. Um, I actually like it as a song. It's nice to listen to, so I'll actually put it here. It's probably the highest I've put an Islet song. Um, but I did think the concept was a little strange. Um, I don't know. It just you made a cute group. Don't be mad that they are cute. um, we have Riz by Xlev, uh, Chachi vibes. Um, uh, yeah, I'll put it here specifically because the music video. Oh, but like Hyun's part and Umuti's part, um, that's so good. Like oh my god, Gaggery, Gaggery. The vocals are so good, but it's not as good as One and Only. One and Only is in its own universe. Red by Very Very. I listened to it recently and it was a sample. Do not sample Måneskin. Don't piss me off. um, I just Very Very hasn't had a release in such a long time, and for the release to be something sampled, I wasn't impressed. I didn't like that. That's it. That's our tier list. If we want, that's those are my tiers. I can't really zoom out. So those are my higher tiers. Um, yeah, I was more strict this year. We had more mid releases. Um, as always, shout out to the artists that were not listed here. As always, shout out to XG, shout out to SB19. Good stuff there. Do not only limit yourself to K-pop, but this is a K-pop tier list. So we're focusing on Korea for today. I'm surprised XG wasn't on here because they usually are. But XG's had some amazing releases this year. But yeah, in terms of the lower tiers, yeah, I want better from Stray Kids. I want better from ATEEZ. I want better from ONEUS. Uh, and the lowest tier, I mean, those songs are just not my style. It's just really that personal preference. So I don't have to like groups. They don't need to appeal to my tastes. It's all good at the end of the day. There's just my personal rankings. Check out the artists on here if you want to. If you don't, that's all good. That's it. Happy holidays, everyone. See you.